with two of the possible next world champions in the junior division. We have Caleb Rogers and Riley Brewster. Guys, how you feeling?
Feeling a little bit. I was nervous at first, but now I'm ready.
You ready to go now?
Yes, sir.
Do a little bit of warming up. They get you ready to go?
They got me ready.
What about you?
I'm feeling good. I'm ready to put the bag in the hole.
Ready to put the bag in the hole. Now, when you guys became partners, was it because you both have really cool hair?
I wouldn't say that. We've been really close, and we both thought we were really good, and we both played the same, so we just figured we'd be really good together.
Same style then?
Same style, yes, sir.
Which is what style?
Block, flop, airmail. We play a little dirty, so.
Dirty bags, huh?
Yes, sir.
So do you guys have a strategy going up against Sebastian and Bracey?
I'm probably just going to try to go hole for hole and let him block and do the stuff.
And your strategy is?
I usually put that block up there, and I'll roll two, push it in on that last one, but I'm just trying to put the bag in the hole as much as I can.
Have you guys set up a game plan for who's going to play against who?
I'll probably be throwing against Bracey, and I'll be throwing outside on him because I throw better outside, so.
And was that part of your choice?
I've been throwing inside, and he's been throwing out, so we just figured we'd stay the same, too.
But it is something that you guys put together?
Yes, sir.
All right, good luck to you guys.
Thank you.
We're here in Branson, Missouri for the World's Championship Season 17, and we are talking to two of the competitors that are up for Juniors Doubles Champions. How you guys feeling?
I think we're feeling pretty good.
You think you're feeling pretty good?
Yeah.
All right, how about you, Sebastian?
I think we can take it all.
We got Sebastian Barger here and Bracey Blanton. Now, let me ask you, do you have a specific strategy involved going against Caleb and Riley today?
Just put them in the hole.
Just put them in the hole. That's strategy?
Put them in the hole.
What about you?
They play a little dirty game a little bit, but we just got to stick to what we're doing, how we always throw, and I think we'll be fine.
So you don't want to get pulled into their dirty bag game?
No.
And do you have it set up yet? Maybe this is part of the strategy. You have set. Try that again. And do you have this set up yet? Maybe part of the strategy, but do you have it set up? Who is going to be thrown against who?
We just have our certain sides. I throw inside, Bracey throws outside. Don't really care who we throw against.
So it doesn't matter who's there?
Well, Riley is going to throw inside, Caleb throws outside, but we didn't pick our sides based off that. We just know that's what they do, and we're going to do what we do.
Like you said, you're going to play your game. You're not going to get suckered in. Well, good luck to you both.
Thank you.
Guys, could be world champions right after this.
All right, Hole Heads, welcome back to the Hilton Branson Convention Center, the center, if you will, of the Cornhole universe this entire week. It's Championship Saturday for the American Cornhole Organization World Championships of Cornhole Season 17. Jay Boogie to my right, Philip Barnett, the Mississippi Ninja, in the center. I am Finn, the loudmouth for the ACO, and we are staring at a center court with one of the more hotly contested finals and championship matches of the entire week.
Hey, one I have been looking forward to. You're going to see all kind of shots here. Last night, though, the juniors had a little trouble doing their rolls and stuff because the boards are a little bit
tacky,
slicker.
yeah.
No, a little bit slicker for them what they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about in the other room, watching them in the other room. Yeah, out here it's been a whole different experience.
Oh, yeah, it really has. Normally the center court boards are a little bit tackier than, but that's not been the case here this week.
Of course, those kids are going to throw those roll shots, but they just weren't working yesterday. Maybe we'll see a little difference this morning.
Well, it's going to be a magic show on this court right now because we've got Bracey Blanton and Sebastian Barger in the blue lane, the higher seed, against Riley Brewster and Caleb Rogers getting ready to get their instructions.
Bring it, baby. Here we go.
And it is on. So it's going to be Bracey Blanton with that first bag. Man, he's got those really, really loose bags.
He does. And these guys,
look at that.
They're going to face each other later on in the juniors finals, Bracey and Sebastian. So
I'm glad this one's first. Go ahead and get out there as a team and get happy before they have to go head to head.
Yeah, if they play another one, first one of them get mad at them.
Wouldn't that be something? Go out there and try to win doubles by yourself, Al.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you did. You beat me. You wanted to take this one in.
Finn, we were on center court last night and had the pleasure of watching young Grasshopper there
Oh, yeah.
last night. What a run that made him, and what a shot he made to beat Bob Howe last night. An airmail drug 2 bags in to take 4 points and put Mr. Howe out of his misery that last night.
I mean,
man.
the crowd popped like crazy.
And me and Boogie and I popped a little bit ourselves. I mean, that was a great shot.
Well, that's the thing we talk about, the ability, the individual shot making. I mean, so much of the up the middle in, up the middle in, up the middle. They've got that part. It's the and I say that right as Sebastian puts one off to the right, but yeah, just to be able to then say, well, okay, I'm going to need to hit a 7-iron from here, and I'm going to scull it just a little bit to run it up and roll it. You know, whatever that shot they need in their bag, they've got it, and they do it on command and on demand. It's crazy.
Yeah, and I tell you what, watch this Caleb Rogers kid, the one just threw the last bag. He might, in this match at one point, break the sound barrier as hard as he throws that thing.
I swear. And as skinny as these kids are, man, they are chunking it like they just bust out benching 350.
And Caleb's another one of those that I met in the Mid-South Conference last year, the Big South Conference. Played at Graceland there in my hometown. I met him, played him, he got beat, and he was all mad, sulking, but he's matured, and now he's turned into a great player. The young Grasshopper, same way.
One of those that you've talked about repeatedly over the course of season 17 is the maturity level, and it's one of those things where you have to be able to do that. You have to be able to do that.
What a great push right there. Didn't get him, not
really
yet, but watch the Grasshopper do his thing right here.
I did get the full story on the Grasshopper when I was out polling the room earlier today. Mr. Burridge was the young Grasshopper shows up at one of their blind draws one night, and he's getting all up. Yeah, and Scott says, told him to just be patient, Grasshopper. Your day will come, and it's stuck with him ever since.
There it is.
Yeah.
The Miyagi hard hat told him.
He went for a roll right there that didn't roll.
No, them things were way too bunched up.
Oh, and up and over.
Oh, man. Still a sick, nasty shot. Got up under his own bag and snuck it in.
Yeah, and this, this making the thing of like a seniors match. Here we go.
It really
Finn.
is. It's a slugfest to be sure. 4-2, Barger and Blanton on top of Rogers and Brewster, and again a new division for the ACO for the World Championships, juniors doubles.
And they loved it, too. As soon as it was announced, they were so excited.
Oh, yeah. I would like all those text messages they were sending each other. Who's going to pair up where?
You want to be my partner in Worlds?
Hey, yeah, absolutely. Hey, following this, we're going to have our seniors doubles championship. Your man, Paul Schroeder.
Yes, we are.
And Tony Franco.
And this is one of those where we thought, okay, this 2 out of 3. This should take about 9 minutes to do the entire tournament with the pace of play to get ready for the seniors doubles, which could take us till sundown.
That's right.
The way those guys methodically play down the center, we talk about it all the time, the difference in the pace of play. But to your point, Philip, this one has really kind of just become a punch counter punch.
Yeah. And that's the fast lane is what I'm calling that right over there. Anything right of the hole going that way, if it gets on that little fast lane,
it's out.
It's out.
Yep.
And we're lucky it stays in Branson as fast as it gets out of there.
And young Rogers is contemplating right here, trying to figure out what to do. I tell you what, I know what he wants to do. He wants to fire that airmail and get that one leaning on the hole.
Unplug that hole.
Yeah, he's on center court, so he's thinking about it. If he was at home, she'd already be in the hole. He went up anyway.
Up and over. And he hit the slick spot.
He did.
And he bounced off. That's going to advance the blue score. But again, until it's 20-20, I don't even want to talk about the score, to be honest with you.
That's the truth.
Mama Barger sitting on the front row about to chew her fingernails down to the quick.
Check out everybody on the book face. Got people tuning in. Cindy Chase, Maddie McBride is tuning in. We got old Dylan Lascalette. I don't know that guy. Cooper Brewer out there. Everybody tuning in. Make sure you share this thing to anybody that wants to watch these awesome matches. We're not going anywhere. We're going to be here all day long until we got a new crown on somebody's head.
And know that once all of this is said and done, we are going to curate every single one of these matches on our YouTube channel where they will live forever and ever and ever.
Absolutely. We can go back and listen to this years to come, man.
Our legacy will live on.
Absolutely.
I don't care what's going on there. It's all about what we're doing.
Absolutely.
It stays in the archives.
No, we're just kidding, man. We love watching these matches. That's why we're sitting up here with the second best seat in the house, as Ben calls it.
That's right. If we're doing our job right, you've got the best seat in the
house. That's right.
Exactly.
Right now.
And now you can watch it on high def. Where at, Phil?
AmericanCornhole.com. Just click on the link, get it in high definition, and put it on your big screen TV,
right.
your 70, 80 inch right there in your living room, man.
Absolutely. Throw it up there on the big screen.
And I promise you, Boogie, somebody is doing that right now across this country.
Yep.
If you are, chime in and tell me you're watching it on the biggest screen. I want to see what the biggest screen these people are watching on.
That's right. And I want to help the folks out there who are not so tech savvy that do want to watch it on the TV. All you got to do, if you got it on your phone, go to your TV. If it's a smart TV, you can do it there. If you have a Fire Stick or a Roku, go to your settings, go to display, and you can find screen mirroring or air mode or something like that, and you can throw your phone to your TV. So go ahead and do that now, and it will be in high def from your phone to
Apple
your TV.
TV, yeah.
Apple
There you
TV,
go.
you can do it on all kinds of stuff like that. It doesn't take nothing. Just go to display in your settings and throw it on your TV.
Chase Rhodes is watching on a 72-inch. Daryl Macon's on 75.
Hey, man, see, look, all they do is ask, and they starting to throw it out there. I love you guys, man. Thank you. And we're watching it live and direct, and Barger and Blanton are up 8-2, and it's best 2 out of 3. This is not one and done.
Congratulations to Aaron Candler, who took the Lifer Tournament Championship.
Convincing.
Just moments before we got on here with this juniors doubles match.
Convincing fashion, he did.
Oh, yeah.
Tony might have had a little nerves going on, but second place ain't bad.
No, absolutely not.
You finished second in the World Championships, and in anything you have done well, because there has been some great players here. Great players from all over the country have been here.
Derek Williams wants you to know he's watching on his Apple Watch.
Oh, he's watching.
So he's gone minimalist on us.
He's looking like the little stick man we got on the T-shirts over there.
There you go. There you go. There's the one I was waiting for. Jake's on a 144-inch 4K projector, so he's projecting it up
You
onto
are my man.
Beautiful.
That's
Jake.
the one you need to take to the bar and get everybody gathered around on a Saturday. We've got a full day. I mean, by happy hour, you might be ready to go home. That's all I'm saying. We got a full day of action.
Oh, and there was the roll shot that didn't roll again. Rolled to the left. Here's a big push by Sebastian.
Yep, he's got those cornhole socks
He does.
all the way out to that line, ready to show off.
I was just thinking that you said it. Took the word right out of my. And how about the push of Caleb's bag in the hole?
Wrong bag, and now Caleb's got a lane on that other side, but it is the fast lane, so he could go out to the right and hit Sebastian's and possibly send it in the backyard if he don't go in the hole, but he does, so it doesn't matter.
Get around time.
It's nice stuff.
Yes.
That's what we were waiting on, guys, to see if that get around roll was going to work on these boards today.
Austin Cameron called it the Austin Cameron shot.
The AC.
Nice bag by Sebastian. Best he can do is get a wash out of this.
Mm-hmm.
And there it
He
is.
does.
Man, I'm just to watch somebody like Caleb Rogers to get to where he is right now. Like I said, I had the pleasure of watching him a year or so ago, and when he first started out, and to get to where he's at right now, man, it's just fun to watch, man. And the same thing with Sebastian Barger. Yeah.
The kid who really, his coming out party was in this very building on this very court, almost in that very spot he's standing right now at the Pro Series winner take all $20,000 championship last year. He didn't even know he had made it into the tournament. He made his way through singles and ended up grabbing that final spot in the tournament. Had to borrow a jersey to play.
And if I remember, he had never made it out of pool play until that tournament, right?
Yep. He got out of pool play, borrowed a jersey, came in and took down Austin Cameron in his first match. And I remember seeing his dad laying out there on the couch in the lobby. I thought he was asleep. I didn't know who he was.
Yeah.
And as I walked by, all I heard was, "They know the name Sebastian Barger now, don't they?"
Uh-oh.
Is that couch talking to me?
What was that?
Yeah, really.
But, yeah, exactly. Just a little over a year ago. All right, these guys are able to put a couple back up on them, cut the lead down to half. Barger Blanton up 8-4 on Rogers and Brewster, and it sounds like a law firm, Rogers and Brewster. Doesn't it? So maybe
we'll just call it Grasshopper then. How about that?
There you go.
How about we were talking about earlier, Finn, how the juniors did in the singles competition. We had Riley Brewster taking down some big names yesterday, and one of them I talked about it was Bob Howe.
Yes, he did.
And I'm telling you, I talked to a guy after the match was over, and he came over to me and he says, "Man, when Riley won that game, I went outside, I was in tears." That's a bigger fan base that Riley has. I mean, the whole state of Alabama was chiming in on Riley Brewster last night, and it was really good to see.
The fans were chirping for the Grasshopper. It was awesome.
Sir. Is they're down right now, 8-4?
Oh,
man.
As soon as
Fast
he let
lane.
it go, as soon as he let it go, it skated right over the hole.
Yeah. Chance for Sebastian to pick up 7 here, and I didn't expect we'd see big rounds like this.
It always makes me nervous when they're on the right side or left side of the board.
There you go.
Way to finish up. And the bags that they need to push are on the opposite side.
Oh, yeah.
And they try to push them. That's very dangerous. Very dangerous. Not undoable. We see them do it all the time, but very risky shot.
Well, we've seen Craig Irvin, who we'll see here on center court a little bit later on today, step way out and come across his body and go all the way across, trying to do that same thing. Off the board, lost the match. I mean, he took the chance but lost the match.
Yeah.
As a result of that, it is a dangerous shot. You're exactly right.
I tell you what, and Bracey has suddenly got off a little bit.
Got a little bit of the yips off to the left.
Yeah, he does. They've all been in the same place, too. Might be need a little adjustment, Mr. Blanton.
And you talk about that step-out shot, Finn. A lot of people say it's not a good shot because it narrows your lane, as Bracey does it as I'm talking about it. It narrows your lane to, if you look down on the board, his lane has become the little cornhole man's head and that outside red line. And then to your right is nothing but the edge of the board. So, I mean, you've slimmed your lane down from 2 feet to about 6 inches all the way up. And it's very dangerous.
Oh, boy.
Oh, and there's that rapid-fire bag.
He kind of turned away as if to say that he didn't, maybe he didn't throw that. Who threw that for me?
What was that?
His body language can get out of control sometimes. We saw that last night when he got behind and he eventually lost.
We're going to get some good – where's Tom Latham around here? We're going to get some good poses from the Grasshopper.
We've been looking for the many faces of Bob Howe. I think Riley Brewster could get on a poster himself, too.
Well, maybe these guys are talking back and forth to one another, trying to get some partner advice.
He's on block, he
says
said.
He doesn't want to shoot it.
No.
He's going to lay up low and get the block. He almost vibrated that back in at 1 o'clock, but now there's a decision to be made. He's going to go in low and hard. What a shot. Gets his in. I thought he might be able to pinch that bag up there and hold it up there, but it was just it was already on the move, I think, when that bag was in the air.
Yep.
He still got one out of that. But you saw how hard he threw that bag on the slick side.
Chunked it.
Yeah. Let's see, Caleb, he's been.
Here comes Mr. Clark. Get that bag out of there.
Yes,
Thank you, sir.
And I'm going to tell you, I think so far Caleb has shown nerves more than anybody in this match. All these other guys have been in the spotlight all week. We haven't seen Caleb on center court yet.
Not going to say it's going to be his last appearance on center court, but you are correct. He's got the least amount of experience of the boys up here.
Doesn't mean he can't play.
No, sir.
Well, he wouldn't be here if that was the case.
Exactly right. But sometimes the center court can make you a little jittery.
I don't want to play any of these guys.
No, I never want to line up against them, I can tell you that. And I have to line, unfortunately, up.
We're going up.
Oh, he went up over there. How about that? What a shot. And he did it with such confidence.
He did. He's so deliberate, too. Takes his time, makes sure he knows what he's going to shoot.
And that's huge to see that out of a junior.
Oh, we got
a roll shot.
Now we're playing cornhole,
Shook
boys.
his head as if to say, where you been hiding? I knew you were in there. Thanks for coming out. Dallas Parsley's on board with us, my man. Dallas, good to have you.
Yes, sir.
Checking it out.
There's Miyagi Old Burridge is on there now watching the Grasshopper.
Oh,
nice.
Almost. Bell drag, but nice bag up and over. Going to grab 3 spot out of that one and just a little bit closer to that magic 21. Best 2 out of 3 here in the Juniors Doubles Championship. First time we've ever hosted this tournament at the ACO Worlds, and this is the 17th season, so it's a good extra division to have added. Women's doubles, seniors doubles yet to come, and still we are on our way towards this evening crowning our first ever. Well, it'll be a king of cornhole.
Absolutely.
It will be a king. We thought we might see our first queen of cornhole this year, but the final bracket all made up of male players, and but we have no idea what age that player is going to be.
That's right.
Yeah.
There's a broad range in that final
It
bracket.
really is. I'll tell you what, if you got a chance to watch Mr. Bearpaw last night,
Ooh, boy.
I mean, he dismantled a good player in Austin Cameron, and Austin never had a chance, man. Never had a chance.
If Irvine and Thomason come in with anything less than the best they got, it's not going to be. It won't be a
Absolutely.
competition because Bearpaw is just ridiculous right now.
Oh, how about Bracey going up and over?
Shot. Crossed the bags, over top, and took the real estate available.
Yep, 2 more, make it 20-5.
Boy, and you're right. He did come all the way across that as I watched the replay. Across the top, and he left that lane open. He didn't try to scoot in and come to the left or right.
Yeah.
He just went up and over, took that spot.
Man, that was a nice shot by Bracey in that round. And Sebastian has been on fire, on point in this game.
Confidence level is sky
Yes,
high.
sir.
Yep.
Man, I don't know. I'm trying to figure out who dressed him this morning. Is that mom or dad?
I don't know, but I'll tell you what, the lights weren't on.
I think Aaron Candler may have snuck in his room.
Well,
I'm sorry.
Candler went over to an American flag factory that had an explosion.
Yeah, that was sweet. That was funny too, Bookie, by the way.
Oh,
Oh, my.
it'll probably be a compliment to Aaron.
Yeah, Aaron would love it. He's got a great sense
That's
of humor.
good stuff.
And he's one of our hardest working men here in the ACO.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, man.
Got a little bit of a pause in the action there as I think
We love our air mails, but we had an air crash.
we had an
and
air fail right
We had an
there.
air fail.
Yeah. Let's just say there's some drone footage you may not be seeing that you
Uh-oh.
thought you were going to be seeing. Oh,
And
boy.
I've been trying to fly that thing all week. He wouldn't let me, and he's the one that crashed it. How about that?
How about that? Caleb just took a huge
Yeah.
step out to the right. It almost looked like he was going to fall down just a little bit as hard as he came across that.
Oh, and he's lucky that one stayed on because it got over in the fast lane.
Yeah, about got there. He tried to stay away from Rogers' bag right there and just got a little too far out to the right.
Should be enough to get them both. Oh,
Look
he
at that.
doesn't.
Oh,
Did
man.
he pin that up? Did it drop?
Is it still
And that's
hanging?
the game.
It didn't. That did it. All right. Well,
That's one.
first game, 21-5. Sebastian Barger, Bracey Blanton.
Man, I can't say enough about the appreciative crowd we have here. They are sitting up. They're into it. They're cheering every shot.
That's what we want right here. We got
Yeah.
a big crowd
Absolutely.
getting hyped up.
Well, they started setting out chairs. It's like a parade. They started setting out chairs last night, trying to jockey for position. And
Yeah.
I will say
Absolutely.
the one great thing, it's a lot like the Masters. When you put your chair down on Thursday, it's
Yeah.
there on Sunday.
That's right.
Nobody messes with it, and it's the same thing here. I love it.
You know, and most things you can leave out in this cornhole world, you can leave there and come back 2 months later. It's probably still sitting in the
Still-
same place.
Absolutely, nobody will touch it.
That's right.
You don't steal from your family, that's
No,
why.
sir.
Or anybody, for that matter.
I'll tell you what, seeing a lot of purple jerseys around the center court here. You see the Irvins, and
Yeah.
I see an old school Corny 40 jersey on Russell Tabers. Guys, these are names that you've seen time and time again and heard us talk about time and time again. That's going to be the first deuce on the board is going to be there for Caleb Rogers and the Grasshopper, but dead center of center court, Mike Schaefer, the legend,
Absolutely.
the Bulldog. I know you probably talked about him being there. He was out here as the flag bearer for the national anthem. Thank you very much to the Haygood family for coming out and performing the national anthem for us. We'll have video for you of that. It was outstanding. But the flag bearer, Mike Schaefer, a guy who has got that award named after him that we're going to be presenting later to those who have been to 13 or more majors through the season, the Road Dog for the Bulldog. That's an awesome award, and it's all a tribute to Mike Schaefer Sr.
And you would see Mike at several majors, probably more than 13 a year.
No question.
Every year chasing
sure.
that seniors title,
No question.
which he's been seniors player of the year several times, and a great player and a great guy. And he is fighting the battle, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
Super nice to see him out, bring that flag out. Little goosebumps going, little chills. And the Haygood family, what can I say? That could have been the best version I've ever heard.
That was phenomenal. Man,
All right.
That's fine, Bracey says.
This is, we'll
Fix
take
up
that
there.
too. We'll knot it up.
seemed a little nervous, didn't he?
You think he's going to say that when he has to play against him later?
Probably
that's
not.
fine, bro.
Oh, yeah, you keep on doing that.
All right, so here's my question now. Are Riley and Caleb talking to each other through those earbuds? on their phones, or do they each have different music? Because I'm wondering how they're communicating, or maybe it's just noise canceling right now.
Maybe.
It could just be that.
Or maybe they play using one phone and listen to same song.
I wonder about that, Finn. When they got the headphones in doubles. It's just.
I wonder if that's legal.
How do you communicate?
It's a good question.
I mean, could they both wear radios with headsets and be able to talk back and forth?
Don't know.
Oh, sure.
Huh?
It would save them a timeout.
Yeah. So I have to ask my rules guy sitting next to me, would that be legal, sir? No rule against it.
No rule against
there you
it.
go.
Sort of like NASCAR. You do it until there's a rule there that says you can't.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. There's your dirty diaper bag sitting up on the top there, Boogie.
We got a pamper on the back. Is he going for the drag? You
No,
think
he's going to do the get around right here and drag the one on the left. I mean, his right. I'm sorry.
So Caleb comes in, steps in, and takes a look.
Yeah.
See, there we go. They're talking, so they can't hear each other.
I know Riley's out of Talladega, as you mentioned, the NASCAR.
NASCAR, yeah.
He's out of Talladega,
Boy, I thought
Alabama.
I thought that would be enough to go.
I like him more now.
You a race car fan, Boogie?
Yes, sir.
It doesn't surprise me.
Are you serious? You had just asked him that question?
Yeah, I did.
Anybody that lives south of the Mason-Dixon line is a NASCAR fan.
Wait a minute. I
Come
live
on.
there, and I'm not a huge race car.
No, come on now. Admit it.
2-2 is our score. We're in a barn burner.
Look who's changing
Oh,
the
and
subject.
there's another one.
I may or may
Dirty
not.
bag.
I may or may not have a 4-piece canvas of Dale Earnhardt in my barbershop.
That's
too funny. You probably shaved the NASCAR logo in his head at one time.
There you go. I could do it.
Boy, I tell you, these bags just, it's kind of crazy that they're doing exactly what they're supposed to do, and I think when they don't, it even surprises the guy that threw it.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know, because they're so used to them doing everything they tell them to do, and they're cleaning up a lot of mess that they weren't expecting, but their ability to clean it up is why they're standing here. Again, we are center court to the Season 17 World Championships of Cornhole for the American Cornhole Organization, live from the Branson Hilton Convention Center. Played host all week to the greatest competition on the planet. Those of you watching saying, really, I'm streaming Cornhole? And I've been watching it for 3 hours? That's exactly right. All these matches available for you on the ACO Digital Network, whether you're watching on Facebook Live, the embedded high-def link at AmericanCornhole.com. We're thrilled to be bringing it to you. Finn, the loudmouth for the ACO and host of the Taco, the longest-running corncast in the history of the universe, with Frank Gears every Tuesday night, 7 p.m. Eastern, side by side with the Mississippi Ninja, Philip Barnett, and our man Jay Boogie, the Cut Man. He's the Cut Man.
Yeah. He did some amazing work this weekend.
Yes, he did.
Even on you.
Worked
I
on
see it still sitting back there.
Yeah, he had to bring out a lawnmower to cut the logo into the back of my head because I got such a big pumpkin head.
Yeah, I agree with that.
He got it done. That was weird when he said, hey, you mind if I use this weed whacker? And you got the touch, man.
Yeah.
No blood.
No blood.
All
Kept
good.
both your ears and everything.
All right, 7-on-2, Barger Blanton over Rogers Brewster. And they've already got one game under their belt at 21-5.
Hey, how about this comment? And this does not surprise me one bit. Dude said there is a walkie-talkie out. And then he says, I just don't want my partner in my ear the whole time.
Oh, man. This might be something new coming in 18. I bet players start trying
There you
that.
go.
Well, take a look now and see who doesn't have their earpiece in now.
Yeah.
Who took it out.
Well, yeah, got rid of it.
Through that low bang, maybe the grasshopper got on him.
Oh, what a shot.
He ain't going to get on him about that shot.
I mean, that's just like, the basketball players change shoes in the middle of a quarter or halftime, whatever works. We got to train. Bracey says go up. He's telling Sebastian go for it.
Yeah, Sebastian's been on point with his air mails today.
Up. Oh. Well, he cleans up the hole but drops it off the back, so not happy with it. And smacks his hand together and steps back and
still in good shape.
Giving Caleb the opportunity to step up. He tried to get that get around, but it didn't. It went right instead of left. But 7-on-3 is where we stand now, and the pace of this game is really blowing my mind.
It's been really slow.
It is a lot. It's half of what I thought it would be.
But let me tell you something. Sebastian Barger is a slow player.
He is.
And matter of fact, I think if somebody really wanted to, they could probably
clock
call
on
the
him.
clock
Put
on
the clock on
Sebastian.
him, yeah.
Absolutely. And I think it's 20 seconds, Eric. Am I right? You have to throw? 15.
Oh, wow, 15
And he
seconds.
really goes above 15.
On that shot clock, there's a lot of juggling and flipping and gripping and re-gripping and flipping.
Oh, and Riley Bracey with a chance to pick up 4. Does. And all they have to do is win one more, Bracey and Sebastian.
That'll be it. They'll be our first ever juniors doubles champion here in Branson.
The inaugural. We have 3 inaugurals this weekend.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, and they can't take that away from them. It'll always be in the record book.
That's right.
We won the first juniors doubles tournament ever. In the
and
world
you can go back and
championship.
watch it on YouTube
Absolutely.
whenever you want.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Coming up, we have the women's championship coming up today, which I'm really looking forward to. April Alvarez against Caitlin Ham. That's going to be a great matchup.
That's planned around tentatively around 5 o'clock. Obviously, everything is subject to change based on the length of these matches. This one going on far longer than I thought. But after this one, we'll roll right into the seniors doubles match. We've got slated for 45 minutes. I'm not sure who made that schedule, but we might get the first game in 45 minutes. But all day long, the bottom line is as long as you're tuned in and you've got your alerts set, we will ping you every time we are ready to go live from center court here at the Branson Hilton Convention Center. And, he came in low and hard and put it right down the middle. Nicely done. Going to turn that 3 into a 5 and slowly claw their way back to try to take this second game and force it to game 3.
I tell you what, I want to give a shout out to the Cornhole app because because not only for running the World Championships here all week and all year, and give Ryan LaBelle some credit on that one. He's a part creator, and but I say that because these guys go over and tap that screen so fast.
Yeah.
They're like, and it keeps it. Like, it doesn't miss. Like I always watch because they hit it so fast to make sure they don't miss a point or get a point. But it keeps right on there, man.
Well, these kids are still in school. Their math is up to date.
Yeah. However they do that nowadays.
Yeah. I don't know how they do it, to be honest with you.
Always gone.
Well, I think I'd see if I was still in school, I think I'd see if Ben and the Cornhole guys could build me a calculator.
Yeah.
That does math just as fast as this does here.
Absolutely.
I could definitely use it because I'm not, what do they say, what's the word, good at math.
Yeah.
All right, here they go.
Well, I was trained on an abacus, so here we go.
Right. All right, 11-on-7. The comeback continues, but they say don't call it a comeback. Like I said, until we get to 2020, I'm not even going to worry about the score, but Sebastian spins and tries to keep himself loose. Caleb's first bag a little lower to the right than I'm sure he would have liked because that gives everything left of center and the center to Sebastian, which he takes advantage of.
And does that, that bumper sitting right there that Caleb left just looks great to your opponent.
Sure.
Look, he went after that bag.
Nice. And he moved it a little bit.
He did.
A little bit tighter into being, as they say, gettable.
He might could grab that with an airmail.
No, look at that.
Oh, yeah.
Sebastian helped him a little bit further.
Coming in and going left.
He came in. He tried to come in hot and take it with him, and he just missed it. And to your point earlier, he's lucky he sat up there and stayed on the board.
Mm-hmm.
That was 8 seconds.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, keeping track. Okay.
I just kind of, for my own curiosity. And this could be 4 more to put them at 15-7, 6 points away.
Big opportunity.
There it is.
There it is.
Nice.
All right.
6 points away from the first ever doubles
It
championship.
is almost time.
Juniors doubles.
Finn, what do you think about our first ever tattoo title going to Mr. Aaron Candler?
I'm not the least bit surprised. I think I picked him to win it.
Did you?
Yeah, I did. That guy is the most competitive guy I've ever met in my time. I mean, this is a free tournament, fun tournament for those who got the tattoos. He was pissed off about the format. He didn't like this. He didn't like that. I said, "You're going to win it. Shut up." And he did. He went right out and he won it. But I've seen that guy race people in elevators.
Yeah.
I will race you in an elevator. Anything you can win, he wants to win it.
Yes, sir.
That's a great
Nice.
airmail. I saw that come out of my left periphery and got out as it was coming in. I'm
Yeah.
like, that's going in. I could tell. What a great shot.
Oh, that one was low.
Ooh.
A lot of power behind that one too.
Timeout.
Take a timeout. That's probably a smart play to go
Yeah.
see what's hanging right there. But
He wants to know if he can end it here.
yeah, this could be it. Congratulations, as you mentioned, to Aaron Candler and who I didn't even see who he was playing. I was over
Tony
there
Franks.
Oh, was it Tony Franks?
Tony
Okay.
Franks.
Well, all right. And Tony, congratulations on getting there. That was
Yeah.
a fun night. I had an opportunity to play in the Lifers Championship while you all were calling matches here last night, and it was fun to a point until I realized that I was ruining other people's opportunity as my doubles partner to advance. And so I ended up going ahead and max gears, and I pulled out of the tournament so they could cycle in people that really knew what they were doing, so they had a chance to win some points. But we had a really good time. It was slow ride and slow ride's mama both with tattoos in there, so you get a chance to play with them. And there was a lot of fun, and it's just another thing added to this week that is the World Championships every year. Oh, look at that. What a shot.
what a
How
shot.
about that? And that lights up the crowd. That was a
Absolutely.
bulldozer right there.
It was, and that's what people like to see. They like to see those good shots. I love to see those good
Yes,
shots.
sir. What a pop. Going to blow the roof off of that stuff.
Yeah. Man, that was a good shot.
I think that might be one of the best shots we've seen all week.
And
Right
who'd
there.
it come from?
Yeah. Riley Brewster.
Riley Brewster
Who's on
again.
it already. The best shot I've seen all week.
He may have number 2
Yeah,
right there.
number 2. Top 10.
I suppose there's an irony that when the grasshopper throws a shot like that, it's anything but crickets.
There you go.
Look at that.
He got that bag that was hanging out on the right over there.
Yeah, he did.
Made it look easy.
Tried to get it last time. He said, I'm getting you this time.
Yeah. And that shot might have fired Caleb up because he's rolling now.
That's what they needed. Needed that spark from the crowd.
Sebastian is not giving Caleb very
Nicely
much,
done.
though.
Well, and honestly, I was thinking that if you're Bracey, you want a partner that once he catches fire, Caleb, you got a guy like Sebastian there just to keep everything
like
calm. Like you
even
just
keel,
said.
man.
That's exactly right.
I think that those curls that Fro is covering his ears up, he can't hear anything.
Fear the Fro, baby.
Feel the Fro.
And, hey, Riley is playing the block game.
He
I
is.
promise you that was on
Ooh.
purpose.
Well,
And look what it did.
He watched Bracey the whole time when he threw. See if he does it again.
And he's not mad about that
He's not
bag right
looking at
there.
it
It's
this
just
time.
hanging out ready to go home.
Yeah, but after he threw that block bag, he looked at Bracey the entire time when he threw that.
That one caught the front of the board. He's lucky it got to where it got.
it's low and hard, and he's setting up to do it again.
Yeah, he's going to need the same exact shot here, maybe even a little harder.
I promise you, it's coming in hot.
Bracey's not having it.
No, he's telling him where he wants it on the right.
Little
Yeah.
short airmail.
Going up. Oh,
Oh, and
boy.
he said it, man. He was set up to a big round, and he gives up 2.
He just caught enough to make it sit down and not enough to get in there and drag it in behind. But I'll tell you what, 17 on 7 still doesn't mean a thing.
No,
No,
heck
sir.
no.
Not at all.
How about a blocker by Sebastian?
Yeah, it's a nice.
Daring for the airmail, but he's got 4 inches between the bag and the hole, and that's a beautiful looking shot.
Oh,
Oh,
there it is.
there's
Roll it,
the
roll
roll.
it.
the cartwheel bag right up
Yeah.
and over the top.
That's-
He's going to push that through. Oh, he
Oh,
missed.
man.
Oh, he got in the left fast lane
He
right
did.
there,
He
the
did.
passing
I
lane.
think he thought he was going to try to push that one through, and
He just told Riley, I'm going to roll again.
Right to the blocker.
I actually expect Sebastian to roll right here, but he stepped out.
He's going to try to get around, take that front back. He can get enough of it to take it in.
oh boy.
Oh, and this could be the comeback right here.
He said, go and roll again.
The Sebastian's got one off.
Roll the block, he said.
Roll or block?
Roll or block.
So pretty much not a whole lot of help from his partner.
No.
on there.
They make his own mind up.
Yeah.
Here's what I want you to do.
And he rolled that sucker. My goodness. My goodness, Mr. Rogers.
he rolls it up. It takes the entire rim of the hole and drops down in at around 8 o'clock.
Wow.
What a
that's
shot.
insane.
From Mr. Rogers, and he didn't even have to change his shoes to do it.
No.
Oh, and this is a chance to pick up 7 right here if he can get around without taking Sebastian's bag.
He's got plenty of room.
Yeah.
He's got plenty of room. I'm surprised he's taking this long to think about it.
Oh, man.
Boy.
Only 2 out of that one.
Okay, now afterward, if we were to say, is there one bag you threw that you remember that you'd like to take back? That's going to be the one.
That was the one.
Yeah.
That's the one right there.
And that was an attempt at a block that's
Yeah.
out of play just a little bit, but not for these guys.
No, he's already over there. He's going to get it. Bracey not
He
making
did
it
move
easy.
it a little bit.
Yeah, he set up shop left, coming in from the left.
Yeah.
Such a dangerous shot. She was on the slick side.
Now, he does have one out of play now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
And Bracey been struggling a little bit. Let's see if he can finish it off and grab a couple. That's probably on purpose, Bag. What do you think, Boogie?
Well, Bracey just said set one, asking Sebastian down there, so he may throw a blocker here. That's
Yep.
what he did.
Yeah.
He set one for sure.
Let's see what Riley does. This kid is good at shot making.
Caleb just gave him the wind-up sign, so
Caleb's a gunslinger. We've learned that throughout
He's
these matches. He's ready to go for it.
What you didn't see is Caleb says, "What do you want to do?"
Well, you know, we talk about this is, you know, we're going to have an inaugural champion, the first ever juniors doubles champion right here. So these guys aren't really used to playing with each other like this and communicating and being partners throughout an entire season.
I think these guys are looking at teaming up for the
Rolling,
year.
rolling. Get you some of that.
And look, he just throws his hands up like, "Oh man, that was easy."
you know what? I'm going to move. That's not a roll bag. That's Evil Knievel.
Yeah.
That went up and over
Yes,
3
it
bags.
did.
Evil Knievel bag. How about that? What a roll.
Up and high.
Up and over.
Oh.
Back.
And there we go, 3 points right there on the beautiful shot by Mr. Riley Brewster, the Grasshopper.
4 points away, ladies and gentlemen. The
Absolutely.
comeback is on.
I'm not sure. They're just going
Want to adjust the board a little
the
bit.
boards just a touch. But wow. I mean, that thing hit the ramp, and it went up, and it almost is like it didn't even touch
Yeah.
anything coming up over the top and rolled in.
Now
What
they're
a
starting to
shot.
play like
Yes,
the juniors we
sir.
thought they would.
Another block bag, but maybe not far enough over toward Sebastian's side. Sebastian said, "Heck with that blocker."
Yep.
I'll show you. Yep.
Nice.
Oh, and Mr. Rogers is settled in now
Yeah,
and
he
is
really
throwing
is.
some dimes, baby.
Center court is his neighborhood.
Speedy delivery.
Look at
There
that
it is.
kid.
I think see how many Mr. Rogers references we can get in before
I got
all-
2 so
You
far.
got 2. That was my first one.
Yeah. I got one in.
Yeah, you did. We got
Yeah.
at least 4.
You know what the problem is? None of the kids on the court would know what we're talking about.
No, they have no clue.
No, and most of the adults have probably had enough beers they forgot.
That's right.
Oh, boy, did you see that? Did you see Bracey's body language?
Yeah,
It's like,
he tried to drive it over there.
Oh, man.
Oh man, I'm telling you, the juniors, we have so much fun with
Yeah.
the juniors because we get so many good shots out of these kids.
Yes, sir.
man.
All right, Chase Rhodes wins. Won't you be my bagger?
I love it.
Oh my goodness, I might have to take my hits.
That's good.
Oh,
Oh,
Look
there's
at
Bracey pulling a shot out.
that wasn't even a roll. That was just slick.
Yeah, that looked like it ran across some oil.
Oh no,
Now, this is going to be flashy, but he could end it here.
I think he's going to throw a block because he knows Caleb can push these.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I can't hear what. So I wish we had a mic piped into us. So I could tell what he's
I
saying.
know, right? First thing he said was, "You want to go up?"
Yeah. Ben trying to help me out
See
over there.
see if we can get somebody in the truck to.
Oh.
He went up and over. He took the
And
chance.
I would have tried to take these 2 out of play that Riley's fixing them.
Let's see what they're talking
Yeah.
about here. Hang on.
Look, a nice
Hang
smile.
on. So we can get that sound you were asking about.
Yeah. Fastball right down the middle, boys.
You called it.
Oh, wow! Wow!
How about
I
that?
cannot believe what I just saw.
Holy push shot, Mr. Brewster.
Wow.
And that's why I said I thought Bracey should block the bag.
Yes.
Yep, you did.
And he leaves one
follows.
short, but man, what a great shot.
This dude is a human highlight reel.
Yeah, he's still going to pick up points. Oh, and
my
that's
gosh.
5 right there, boys. That
Wow.
is 5.
Oh, no.
What a
All right.
round.
Well, there are 3 shots just in that round that I can't believe I saw.
No.
Wow.
Unbelievable.
Number
Unbelievable.
3
Yes, sir.
goes to the same dude, Riley Brewster. Yes, yes.
They missed the score.
I think so. I think it's supposed to be 18, but I'm not going to get into that
Nope,
discussion.
nope.
That's between them.
Yep. Oh, and look
at
out.
these guys.
Yeah, and if they had punched the score in where I thought it would be,
Somebody-
he could finish this one off, and we could go to a third ranked game.
Oh, I want to see it.
Yeah.
Somebody's put parachutes on the back of Bracey and Sebastian's bag because they
Yes.
can't get it to the wood.
No.
Drag shoot. Yeah, that drag shoot is keeping them from
Wow.
the finish line for sure.
And Caleb, man, what he got pumped up earlier in this match here.
Yeah.
In this second game.
This dude's fired up.
And he has not stopped since he did.
There's
Yeah,
Sebastian.
that was a 10-on-6. Yep.
Yep. So it should have been 4.
And that's where he's at.
Score is correct.
All right. Oh, and now with Sebastian having one off, Mr. Rogers can shoot this and make
Yeah, he's gonna take
Calling
Sebastian,
time.
yeah.
Calling time.
Yeah, they got to
Yeah.
go down and confer
They're
now.
going to discuss it. Can you stick that mic over between them?
See if
Phil?
we can-
I know, right? Hold it in.
all right, we'll see if we can pick up any of what they're talking about here.
I love the strategy. I love the strategy, even from the young guys. Check them out.
Well, what's smart is Bracey and Sebastian taking the same
do the
opportunity
same
to
thing.
talk about what next for them.
Got to
If,
stay
if
2
Mr.
steps
Rogers,
ahead.
if Mr. Rogers hits his shot, I know what's next for them. Game 3.
Game
That's
3,
right.
That's right.
That's right.
Kobe Woods is calling for the roll back.
The roll.
Yeah. Man.
Oh, look at him.
All right. Flips it.
Yep.
Grips it. Flips it. Grips it again. Lets it roll.
Oh, and it hit
Too
the
strong.
fast lane.
Did he hit that spot? That's
He
been the danger
did.
zone the entire
Yes,
week.
It has. Somebody
Ooh,
should put
boy.
caution signs up over there.
Ooh, boy.
Let's see what. Hey, remember though, Sebastian's got one off already. So it's looking at 9-4 right now.
Oh, that sets
And-
up high. Still lives to find another frame.
And that's it. No,
No,
sir,
no.
that is it.
That'll do it.
Yeah.
He did. That's right. He had the one off.
Yeah,
okay,
he had the
you
one
had just
off.
finished saying that.
Yes.
Oh,
Caleb
my
said, come on,
goodness.
kid, let's go.
All
Hey,
right.
if we're going to have a third game, Finn, this is the one I wanted.
This is the
How about that?
That's what I'm talking about. Boys,
Shot making 101 by Mr. Riley Brewster.
you ain't kidding. The highlight hopper
Yeah.
down there.
All right. So Chris Clark's going to have a word with our players here
Yeah.
to make sure that everybody's on the same page from a rules and scoring standpoint. Their partners are going to stand down there and flip it and spin it until it's time to get going in game number 3. We'll take a minute to reset. We're at center court for the Junior Doubles Championship here at the Hilton Branson Convention Center, Branson, Missouri. It is the Season 17 Championships of Cornhole with the American Cornhole Organization.
Man, just when I thought they were dead and gone, they come up out of the grave,
Come
Boogie.
back to life.
I don't know if you remember someone saying earlier, 17-4. It doesn't matter.
I know who
Doesn't
said it
matter.
over there.
Who was that?
I don't know. Some
That
voice.
is my man to my left here.
voice from the heavens.
Loudmouth of the ACO Fin.
the lucky one.
Yes, sir.
So much fun.
Yes.
All right. Boogie, you've earned yourself a new jersey there, the highlight hopper.
I seen that.
All right, so now it's all squared away. This is the deliberate nature of this match reminds us of what a seniors game would look like.
with the tangled up.
Look.
Sorry. I'm sorry. We
Off to a good start now.
Yeah, we got
Maybe
so
Look at that.
excited we got tangled up.
a little bit of Mo.
Man, I still can't get over that two-bag push that was
I know
halfway
it,
up the
I know it.
board.
Well, we can't get over it, but I hope they can because they got to settle down and
Yeah.
refocus. Keep the momentum.
Absolutely.
But still calm down. Don't be too gunslingerish because we already seen Caleb send one off the back in that fast lane.
Well, you know how much those first 2 games matter? None.
Zero.
That's right. So one game for the title, boys. And it's been a while since Sebastian and Bracey scored, too, going back to last
Yeah,
game.
you're
You're
right.
right. They're just going to play the middle for a minute, and I think this is going to be weighted out and see who makes the first mistake.
I think so.
Nice bag. He's giving him that same choice. He's saying, I'm going to come in low. And lay it
Block.
low,
We
yep.
stacked it up. Let's see if we can get flashy right here from Sebastian.
He's making him go up over.
You know he's got this shot.
Yeah.
He knows he's got this shot, but took a big breath.
Boom.
Oh, and he
This
hits it.
splash.
Just
Nicely
another
done.
day at the office for Mr. Barger.
That's right. No drag, but he knew he could get it up and over, and he did.
Said, no problem, Mr.
Yeah.
Blanton. I got you back.
And that's another attempt at a block.
Mm-hmm.
Do we count that now to play? Oh.
You can count that one out of
I'll
play.
Tell you
Yeah.
what, let me tell you something, guys. Ever since that push that Riley made, it seems like Bracey has been shook up just a little bit. I hope you guys agree
Well,
with
A
me.
little bit
If-
unhinged.
Yeah, if anybody's been on edge, a little jittery, it's Bracey over there in his Jerusalem Cruisers. He's been a little antsy all day.
He has.
Not nervous, I'm gonna say. He's just on edge a little bit.
I think so.
Nice. Obviously, he's got the nerves necessary for center court. He's sporting that corny
He
40
does.
jersey, one of the top
Yeah.
40 players of the season. But I'll tell you, when you're standing around, and if he was if this was a co-ed doubles or just a standard doubles,
Nice
oh,
shot.
it's a nice bag.
Only give up one. He still give up
Yeah.
one.
Well, I think he moved. I think he took 3. I think he took.
No,
3
he had
there.
one off. Yeah, he did take 3.
He did take 3. Yeah. But I think the difference in this doubles, you're standing around four juniors.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, if you're in co-ed doubles or you're in just standard doubles, you don't know. But 4 shot makers like this on the same court at the same time, somebody's gonna have to be at the top of that totem pole, and somebody's gonna have to be at the bottom, and they're all fighting to be on the top. And at first, it looked like Caleb might have found himself underneath, but it's switched the order of operation just a little bit.
You know what this reminds me of, Phil? You and I are big wrestling fans. This is kind of like the cruiserweight division.
What a shot.
Nice.
What a shot.
Kind of like the cruiserweight division.
Absolutely.
You see the little guys coming in flipping and flying and all kinds of stuff.
And these people at center court are appreciating all the good shots these guys are making. And so are we.
No, heck yeah.
If you're not at home appreciating these shots, something's wrong.
Somebody needs to call an ambulance because you
means-
might not be alive.
Nice
That's another
bag.
one.
Man, that kid is fired up right now.
Yeah, can't you tell?
Yeah.
Look, his pulse rate, I just checked his watch, is up to 7.
I like what you did there.
Oh, I'll tell you what, I mean, and it is crazy. He's so subdued. We talked about everybody's attitude and how they used to get mad or this or that. I mean, there's a maturity in just the way they're standing off after they throw, which is great as well.
Absolutely. On purpose blocker right there.
Mm-hmm. Uh-oh, it works.
And it's working.
Yeah, Bracey is playing tentatively.
No.
He usually is a little more aggressive.
Yep.
He really is. This airman. A block. He knows he's staying away from that big
He
push.
is, man. He knows what he can do.
Yeah.
Hopper's up high.
Oh,
That's okay. He's not mad.
one in, one off, but that's all right. He gets the thumbs up from Caleb.
And he's still got a blocker.
Jed Thomas says, I am appreciative
Oh,
of
how
the
about
play.
that? Nice shot.
Bang.
Great air
Bracey
rail up and
shows
over
he's
the
still
top.
got something in him.
Low
Going for the
ball.
roll.
Oh, and that rolled off the side.
It's
Now I haven't seen the Hopper pull out a roll till now.
up and over again and just off the back scoots, but they're going to get the penny out of it. 7-on-1 in Game 3 of the Juniors Doubles Championship here in the Championships of Cornhole, the Worlds we like to call it for short. Season 17, the American Cornhole Organization, and Boy, I'm starting to wonder what's going on in respectively in their heads. I think the
Yeah.
calmest head out here still is Lil Fro.
Lil Fro, yeah.
I think he's got the steadiest, calmest. Even though he just shook his head just a little
I
bit
don't know.
there.
I've seen some
man.
frustration out of him. I tell you, in the last few rounds, like I said, I know him like a book because I have to play him all the time. Seen some
I'm sorry.
frustration out of him.
Well, I think the frustration comes from what he just did there. He goes, yeah. I'm getting it up the middle. I'm getting it up the middle. I'm getting one off just a little bit but we're just not scoring. And you mentioned that deep into the last game.
And we saw that last night with Gary Bearpaw and Austin Cameron. Austin Cameron never had a chance to score.
No.
Never. Oh, and there
Here
it
we
is.
go. Opportunity.
And you
Opportunity right here for Mr. Rogers. Normal throw, slide up
There
the
it
middle.
is, and-
Bingo.
Man, this kid is delivering in the crunch.
No kid.
After
What
being
you
down
give me.
one game.
First bag in hand. The Grasshopper lets it fly.
Another
Perfectly
block.
placed.
Somebody says I might be an Alabama fan now. That's a Tennessee boy too.
Uh-oh. That is sacrilege in these
It
parts.
is.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, he stepped out, has Riley.
He's not
Lays
mad
one-
about that.
No, he just lays one up just to the
Yeah.
left to kind of seal off the entire bottom of the hole. And
Blocker comes from Sebastian. I did hear that.
yep.
You know, I've noticed from a lot of players this weekend, especially, we got Bracey and Riley down here doing it. The way they set up in their stance, they put their heel down and kick their toe up to the sky. And just, come on. Come on.
Man, come on, kid.
Up, over, through, and then left everything where,
Dude, it's
where he wants it.
ridiculous.
That's
I mean-
crazy.
And then all the people from Alabama that I talked to last night after he made that deep run into the singles championship, they don't know what this kid can do.
Oh, yeah.
They were telling me you have not seen anything yet with this kid.
I'll tell you what, everybody left on this list to play today is going to have to do a whole lot to outshine the Hopper because he's stealing the show.
He really is. But Caleb has been holding his own against Sebastian Barger too. And look, think about this, guys. If you're in the ACO and these guys team up as doubles partners,
Oh, yeah.
it's not just the juniors anymore.
I'm
It's
not
the ACOVER.
That's right.
It's over, Rover.
Yes.
I'm done. I'm not playing anymore. I'm just going to sit with y'all.
I'll join Fin
Oh.
in the lifers. I'll get a tattoo so
There
I
you
can play
go.
for free.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with you, buddy.
It's there.
Can it just get the boogie buzz?
Nice, yeah.
Oh, that's
He got
okay.
one of 'em.
Drops one in, drops one
Yeah.
off.
7 on 2. Looking at it right now.
Mr. Blanton with the
Going
push.
Oh.
Push and
Gonna pick up another 3.
off the back.
Yeah, and it's 12-1 the Alabama boys.
Mm-hmm. Perry and Jamie Casey on the book face. I agree. Riley is a magician. I don't know how in the world he's doing this stuff.
Yeah. Dude, he just keeps making shots after shot after shot.
Boy, and Caleb has really,
Yes.
really found his center from the first game. He's really just taken a 180 on his composure out there.
I'd be interested to see if nerves had
Uh-oh.
bothered him. Oh, and
Yeah, whoops.
Yeah.
Maybe I miscalculated on who's keeping his head.
I think you were wrong.
Yeah, I think I was wrong. Look at that.
Move.
Nice.
Hey, he moved Sebastian's bag out of the way and kept his in the center. How did he do that?
I don't know.
It's very nice of Rogers to go ahead and just throw the bags and have them happen in slow motion.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So we can appreciate them fully.
Oh, my goodness, what a shot.
Look at that.
That was a nice little roll shot there, half roll.
Slapped himself a minute there with frustration and got him back.
Oh.
Look at that.
Just leave my bag right there. I'm not going to bother it.
So now I think we're gonna have to steal this from Jed Thomas. I think you're gonna have to name that shot a roll tide.
Rolled. Oh, I like
Come
it.
on,
Absolutely.
we'll take that, Jed, and at some point we'll claim that we made it up.
That's right.
Yeah.
The T-shirts,
Oh, what a
the T-shirts
shot.
came from us.
What a shot!
And a walk-off. He threw that one and walked off with a fist pump. Said, come on.
Nice concentration by Sebastian to only give up the 2
Yep.
after he got frustrated with his first bag.
Was able to put 3 down after that. Very good composure.
War Eagle.
Man, it started. The Alabama
There he
people are
comes.
divided all of a
There it
sudden.
comes. Oh, I've got a sister and a brother-in-law that went to Auburn. They'd kill me if they knew I was talking about anything good about Alabama.
Man, I thought that bag was fixing to hit short.
Yeah, again, we've had quite a few of them.
When he's out there on the edge of that box, he's got his foot in.
Yeah, see his heel I was talking about earlier?
Yeah.
And he just rocks forward. Bracey's going to do the same thing.
Yep.
He's not mad. He's had that same situation the last 3 rounds, actually.
Up high.
Up and over.
Oh,
Nice.
and that's dead center.
Ooh, and that one not only went in the backyard, it went out the doggy door to do it.
That was so clean. That one, I nicknamed that one time late at night. One night, I probably shouldn't say it, should I?
No,
What do I
probably.
call that?
I don't know. I missed it. I kind of want to hear it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Got greedy.
Yep.
Popcorn fart.
Yeah. Yep. Oh, me. It was late at night. I remember that now.
Yeah, it was. I think that might have been Cedar Rapids.
Boys, we're going to have a slick push shot again
There it comes.
from the hopper.
Oh,
Get
he
you
gets
some.
how about that? He gets a couple of them in
That's
there.
right.
Just pure muscle out of a kid. Like you said, a kid out of Scott, if he was out in the pool. He
Up
got
high
out
going
all-
for it.
Nice.
Get you
Oh,
some.
he did it again.
Bracey.
Bingo.
Nicely done. He's kind of snapped back just a little
Yeah,
bit.
but he
His game
saved some points with that shot right there. That
He
was
did.
huge.
This is awesome.
Yeah. Man, I told you just fasten your seatbelts when we started this, and they have lived up to the billing.
No
Let me ask you
kidding.
this. You think if we asked the other divisions just to go ahead and just flip a coin and we could just watch this all day?
Right.
You think they'd let us do
Did
it?
you go best of 10?
Yeah, that's what I was just fixing to say. That. We think it just alike.
Ah.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah,
That
like I
one's
said,
going to fall.
He's got one on layaway.
Yeah. If Chris Clark sneezes, that bag on the left is going in. There it is.
Oh, it's
Wow.
still hanging. Hey, he's got one more shot at it.
Oh, it's going.
Oh,
It's going. I hope he doesn't try too much to get it
think
right
he's
here
gonna
because he
throw a
doesn't have to.
a regular shot here.
It just
Yeah.
comes in low left. He should get it.
There it is.
There it is.
Nice.
And I'm just watching the Alabama contingency out there in the crowd. On every shot, they're getting excited.
And Bracey had to get under there and pull those bags because they were stacking up too close to the top of the hole. Way to finish.
That's all right.
Way to finish.
Good finish on the hardest shot we've discussed. When you got that wide open board, there's only one thing you need to do with it. How often we see the inability to do that.
And you know, this is very,
Chris says make the juniors doubles the finals next year.
no kidding.
Main event of the evening. I hope we keep the juniors doubles. I'm going to tell you,
Hey,
it's been so exciting.
You're not going to have to worry about it because these kids are going to continue to be not only in the juniors finals but in the singles finals also.
Rolled a little right.
This is kind of like when Magic Johnson and Larry Bird were running the league and they came in and played Mike and they said, "This ain't our league anymore, boys.
No.
It's time for us to go."
We got to go. It's kind of same vibe when I started working in rock radio when rock stations went from Mellencamp to Metallica. You knew it was a different era.
Absolutely.
Up and over. and
Boys, I
off the-
smell the airmail for the win.
Yep.
Yes, sir. He could put Bracey up, having to finish to keep this game going.
Got his thumb where he wants it, up and over.
Oh,
Gets
man.
one in and just bounces off the back. He seemed a little frustrated, but you know what? He should take it. And
Bracey,
Gets it back.
Hey, and
Nice answer.
nothing was scored in that round right there.
all of that
The
for a
clutch.
wash.
The
Yeah.
clutchness.
Crazy.
God.
Man, if these Alabama boys win, we may have to watch the towels on the roof.
Yeah.
I really did think this entire match would be over in about 20 minutes.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
but,
could not have been more wrong.
Hey,
Very, very,
20
very.
minutes. Hey, it's okay the way it's been. We are not mad.
No, but
Rolling.
that's a great shot. But it just shows how seriously they're taking it. I
Yeah.
mean, that they are really thinking this through, and it's helped them.
I love it.
That slower pace to a degree has helped them. That's a great shot.
Uh-oh.
But usually that's not even a question. Usually that's as soon as it leaves his hands, it's in.
Yeah.
He doesn't even seem to believe it now.
No, he's in his own head at this point.
Yeah. And these two guys, if they don't come back and win this game, they got to play each other here in a little bit.
That's right. Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah,
they sit here and lose.
absolutely.
They lose right now. That's going to be an even more interesting matchup.
Bracey and Sebastian against one another in the
Yes,
juniors
sir.
final, which is scheduled for a little bit later on this afternoon. That's assuming this game ever ends.
Yeah.
I don't want it to. Going up again.
Oh,
just
and
another
he
one.
could finish this.
Is there a timeout?
off.
They have a timeout
Do
left.
they have another one?
They do. I think so. We have to ask
that's
Chris
the last
Barker. I'm
one.
not going
Chris
to get
said
into
yeah.
that one either. No scoring and no judgment
No, sir.
from me
We're done.
over here.
We're just talking. We're
Yeah.
not doing nothing else.
We're not going to get in trouble, are we, Ben? We learned that a long time ago.
Hey, I learned when to keep my mouth shut. Did a little tournament I was in
Oh, the
called
crowd.
Divorce.
Listen to the crowd. Listen to the crowd.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shoot it, man. The whole crowd. Look at he
Shoot
is
it.
fired up on
What
the
I'm
energy
talking
from the
about,
crowd.
baby.
Look at him.
They're telling him shoot it.
He's got nothing to lose here.
Look at the grin on his face. It's great.
Roof's going to blow off.
He got one to go.
One went, but he missed it. He missed the shot, but he took a bag and he took. Did he take one of Sebastian's off the
Yes.
back? It looks like, yeah.
Oh, it's over.
And that's going to
That's
do it.
That's going to do it. That's
That's it.
unbelievable. How about that? Our juniors doubles winner the first time. How about Caleb Rogers, Riley Brewster, the grasshopper? A little roll tide. Alabama takes it home.
Wow.
How
My
about
goodness.
that? So sorry about that, Auburn fans, but you know what? They kind of threw a couple of War Eagles in that match, did they not?
Hey, let me tell you
Yes, they
something.
did.
Whoever decided to put the juniors doubles in, whoever decided to put the juniors doubles in,
Yeah, let's
I
bring
want to
them up
shake their
here.
hand.
Yeah,
No
let's bring them up
kidding.
here.
Yeah, we're going to bring up the winners.
Bring those guys up here and let's talk to them a little bit about what happened. All right.
Not doing a whole lot back there, so I've been informed.
Very
We're
good.
going to be closing in about 10 minutes.
We're going to get a little video shot with these guys and a few announcements made internally. And while we get them posing for those championship photos and videos, look at them both stand there, arms crossed.
Oh,
Conquering heroes, the world's juniors doubles. Let's get them up here.
yeah.
They got new hardware, new woodware, I guess I should say, to hang up in the house. And now they're being congratulated by some group of guys that probably should not be on center court right now. Let's
Hey,
get them
man.
up here and let's talk to them a little bit about
Man, I can't wait.
that turnaround, because that was something to behold. That was really, really special. That's a really great win. So, guys, whenever you come up here and grab a seat and throw those on,
All right, we're going to take a quick 5-minute break.
then we're going to first things first, congratulations. Congratulations on the win. Well done.
Thank you.
Cheers. Good job. Nicely done. And so let's talk a little bit about what just happened there, because that first game, everybody seemed a little jittery. Honestly, Caleb, you did the biggest 180, I think, in the entire tournament. You were rock solid throughout. I think you gave him that confidence to do that. But when did you feel it shift?
I feel like when we called that timeout to meet up, or it was Bracey that called the timeout to come check the shot.
Yeah, and you
But I
guys,
feel like
you
we
guys got
connected
your
a
heads
little bit.
together, yeah.
Mhm.
And you had a couple. I mean, we talked about it. A couple bulldozer bags that came in there. Just I would have had to kick them on the board to kick them through as hard as you did.
That's what I thought changed the game. It gave us a lot more motivation when I hit that big push.
Yeah,
I feel like that changed the game. a
that
little
was
bit.
it. I think that might have been the turning point, Philip. Would you agree?
Yeah, I agree. And it looked like y'all were feeding off your Alabama contingents out there.
Oh, yeah.
When they were hollering for you to shoot that last shot, man, you were grinning from ear to ear like you are right now. Hey, what does it feel like to be the first ever juniors doubles championship?
It feels great. I mean, at first I was nervous, but now it just feels really good.
And, man, you guys played awesome. Some of the shot making you made, you were getting around bags and rolling, and you were pushing everything and rolling.
And your bags have now been named Roll Tide. So that's what we call that shot. You can call that a Roll Tide shot. Now, the Auburn fans don't like it. Doesn't matter. They didn't invent it.
That's
All
right.
right. So congratulations. Well done. Go grab that trophy. Or we'll have the trophy presentation a little bit later on, but you've done it. You've earned the first ever World's Juniors Doubles Championship.
Thank you.
How about that? All right. You guys go grab a Sprite and party hard. Cheers. Congratulations, boys. Nicely done. How about
Good
that?
job.
Caleb Rogers, Riley Brewster, the Grasshopper left him with anything but crickets out there. It was an exciting match, and I'll tell you something. It's the first of many, and we're going to have more action here coming from center court. We are at the Branson Hilton Convention Center, and we will be back with more center court action. Philip Barnett, the Mississippi Ninja. I am Finn the Loudmouth for the ACO. I'm going to do a little work with my green highlighter, and we'll be back at center court on the ACO Digital Network.
ACO.